Charlie Lamb, fresh off an 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Colton Ledbetter digs in now.
Come on, Colton.
On the ground to the left. Collects. Play made. That ends the inning. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Charlie Lamb digs in now, the top prospect in the White Sox system. So there's a lot of anticipation for his future in Chicago. And plenty of time to first. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Brings it in at the wall. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Xavier Isaac. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Liner to right. There's one down. Here's the second baseman, Tanner Murray. 2-2 now. Swing, ground ball out to short. Off balance speed, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Foul ball there. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in.
Go back to Charlotte.
A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Barely misses. Ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. And now it's even up. Out to short. Kinney. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
Out with room to spare, and so 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, number 44. Sky to left, and this should do it. This one is over. He's definitely capable of more than this. The batter now, Charlie Lamb, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Montgomery, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021. Ground ball up the middle. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 hit. Runner at second, 1 away. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Xavier Isaac. Ground ball to short. Lamb. Throw to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Let's go, Mason.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 from the lefty. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. 2 outs, bases empty. And that clips the inside corner. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. That keeps the inning going. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Grounded out the first time up. 0-1.
0-1.
That one is inside. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that one gets by the catcher. Down to first with it, in time, inning over on the strikeout. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cooper Kinney. The 3-1 pitch. Out to short. Over to first. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Lamb, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 2-2. Up and in. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Left field. That's pretty deep. Puts it away for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Lamb, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And 2 outs, runners at first and second. The third baseman will hit next. In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. Kind of an average performance. It was a lot. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 away. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. And now they're up by 3. So up next, DJ Gladney. Lesko, just 21 years old, a former first rounder back in 2022.
Ball.
Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. And there's 2 down. Runner at first, and now it's going to be the third baseman, number 44. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
No.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. His very first stolen base at the AAA level, and I have a feeling there's a lot more of those to come. Runner at second with 2 down. Just missed. Fly ball to right. That stops the bleeding, inning over. Next to bat for the Bulls, Colton Ledbetter. Out to short. That's an out. Runner at first, one away. Charlie Lamb digging in, currently a top 10 prospect at shortstop in all of minor league baseball.
Let's get the easy two. Let's go. Let's go, Dylan.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Lead runners around second, throw into third. The tag, out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a runner aboard. Now the left fielder, DJ Gladney, went down on strikes the first time through. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. We're here in the top half of the third. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Logan Workman up and throwing. Curette warming up as well. And he got him. Strike 3. That retires the side. No run. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
This one is labeled.
Go ball. Go.
And it's gone. A shot to left. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today.
Let's go, Bulls.
Grounder to the left side, Vasquez. Tosses to first, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Tristan Peters.
Come on, Tristan.
Grounds this one to short. Slings to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. You're in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Willie Vasquez. Up the middle, Lamb. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Jake Mangum. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Collects it. That's the ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Lamb, the next to hit. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Ground ball left side. Stops it on a slide. The throw to second. On to first. Double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. And here at the plate, Xavier Isaac. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. To first, double play. Nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Lamb, 0 for 1. Pop up, foul on the right side. Isaac on the way over. Makes the grab. A couple of hits. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Fouled off left side. Sulcer, 6'1" right-hander. He works with a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he mixes in a slider. Swing and a miss out front that time.
0-2.
Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Hey, good stuff.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on, digging in for the Knights, number 44. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play.
Ball, that's too
Action
low.
in the pen down there. Mason Englert getting loose out there. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. This is what you'll often see when a team isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a stolen base to get into scoring position. This one lifted to center field. Mangum settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
He's in there. Hey.
Now batting.
So a
right
runner
fielder,
aboard, Oscar Colas, now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Hey, had a
Smoked into left field for a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. We're back here at the ballpark. Now up, Charlie Lamb. That one ripped into right center. It's back there. And there's one away. Almost got the inning started with... Bases are empty with 2 away. Oscar Colas digs in now. Looper into right field. And it drops in. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Orzi is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, this one should do it. That is the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may... Charlie Lamb, one of the most... Top half of the second
Leading
from
off
Durham.
for Charlotte, the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Wallops this one out towards right center. That's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. Not even close there. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. No score here in the second inning. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat.
Ball 1.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases. 1-2 the count now. This pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. This one is labeled. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. That very nearly brought in 2, but the automatic double holds them to just 1 run on the play. Still a good chance to do some more damage here. First and second here with nobody out.
No one better up there.
Lamb, a double and a run scored the first time up. Far
That's a
inside,
ball.
nearly clipped the batter. That'll back him up a
1-0.
bit. In the air to center, Mangum on the move. Got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, 1 away. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now.
2-2-2.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it to second in time. Throw to first, safe. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Lamb, 1 for 2.
Hey, looks like
Hard hit for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Next up for the Knights, Brandon Drury. Splits the middle. That's a strike. That's strike 1. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Movement in the bullpen.
No
Mason
ball. 2
Englert
strikes.
preparing to come on if needed. Wagispack also throwing. 0-2, and the delivery. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Nobody out and a runner at first. Lifted in the air to right center. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
So digging in, Edgar Caro. Bash down the right side, but foul. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Got away with that slider up, but he should avoid doing that again. Might have released a little too early and had it back up on him. Struck out swinging. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, DJ Gladney. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. A 2-run shot. His second of the night. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. He He was thinking he'd run the high heat right
The bat,
by him,
number
but
9,
no such
shortstop,
luck. He was
Charlie
all over that pitch for the
Lamb.
homer.
Go back to Charlotte.
Fly ball to right, led better. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now the right fielder,
The right
Colton
fielder,
Ledbetter.
number 5, Colton Ledbetter.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first in time as they escape the bases loaded. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Tanner Murray. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan. Coming up to the dish for
Leading
Charlotte,
off for
Charlie
Charlotte,
Lamb.
The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Foul ball.
Let's go, Ian.
Here it comes.
Ball.
Oh, what a great play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Oscar Colas.
And now, Bobby Seymour.
Two.
Rips this one to short. Throw out at first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Lamb, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Check swing, did the bat
No
break
ball.
the plane?
One
Yes,
strike.
it's a strike. On 0-1, the delivery. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar.
On to the next inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Right side. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar.
Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Tanner Murray. Grounds it to short. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the
Now
5th.
batting, the catcher.
We head back to the top of the order. Next up for the Knights, Charlie Lamb. In the air, out to right, Ledbetter on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. Next to hit, Bobby Seymour. The 0-1. Out to short. Lamb. And now 2 down.
He's out.
The right fielder,
2 away here, nobody on. Lamb getting ready to hit.
Hey.
Ripped towards third. And that'll do it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be Charlie Lamb is getting ready to go. He's showing. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Cut on and missed. 0-1. At a certain point, you
0-1.
have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Fly ball out to right. Capel. And there's one down. One out with a runner at second.
Come on, Charlie.
Fly ball very deep to right field. That one is back. Snags it on the warning track. Tags up from second, heads to third. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now.
Let's go, Charlie.
That one in the air to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Charlie Lamb. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Way
1-2.
outside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. One away on the drop, 3rd strike. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Stripers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So up
That is
next, Charles
the
LeBlanc.
designated hitter, Charles
Runner at
LeBlanc.
second, 2 down. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Fly ball to right. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint.
Batting 6th, the 3rd baseman.
Top of the 4th inning with the Stripers at the dish. Out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. You can eat 3 in 1 sitting. They'll put your picture on the wall. This one carrying. Makes the grab, 1 away. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, there's
an out.
1. Over to first, safe. We're back here at the ballpark. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
No
it's a
ball.
strike.
1 strike.
On the ground to short, Williams. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Ryan Ramos.
1 out and 2 on. Here's the 3rd baseman, Luke Waddell. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Good situational awareness and hustle
Now
there,
batter,
knowing that a
the
double
center
play
fielder.
ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, they're still alive in this frame. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Swings through it.
0-1.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. This one in the air, center field. Kilpatrick under it. They limit the damage here. We're back here at the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Here's the
Gwinnett,
catcher, Caleb
number 8,
Roberts.
Caleb Roberts.
Ground ball to third. And it stays fair. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Terrell Tatum.
Oh, now he doesn't want his party.
Out to center. Pretty deep. Makes the play. Runner tags at second. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out. Lamb getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 4 with 3 flyouts and a groundout. Not even
1-0.
close there. Ball 1. The other way. And foul ball. Winning run stands at second. And the count 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. Runners on the corners and 2 out. At the plate, Zach DeLoach.
They need you now. Your turn.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. The catch is made to end it. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage. Charlie Lamb, one of the most exciting. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Right side, hard hit. And plenty of time to first. Back to the top of the order here. David Fletcher now at the plate. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Welcome back. The Knights at the plate here in the bottom of the 4th. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Fly ball, right field. That's pretty deep. Makes the grab, 1 down. Man at second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Luke Waddell. Swing, ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time. And now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. This one in the air to right. And there's 1 away. 1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. In the air to center. Kilpatrick under it. That's out number 2. We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next one's fouled back. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Not
1-2.
close with that one. And that's ball 1. And that one is foul. We'll try again. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. And that's
Full
off
count.
the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Ripped into center for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there.
Ball.
Jolks in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Got it started a little too early there. Strike 1.
1-1.
He's clearly willing to swing at that. Throw over to the bag. Back in safely on the dive. And the
No,
slider
outside.
just misses. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And there's 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, number 44. Just missed.
Outside.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Skies this one to center. Kilpatrick makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag, and that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. On the ground, out to short, Lamb. And there's 1 down.
That's an out.
1 out and the bases are empty. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. In at second with a 1-out double. No question, he came up ready to hit. As soon as that one leapt off the bat, he had extra bases on his mind. And with the ball going to the opposite field, he had a great view of the play, so he made the right
Ball
call
outside.
and hustled for the double. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Fastball clips the corner at the knees. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Chases the fastball up the ladder, and he strikes out. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Here's the throw. Runner scores, and they take the lead. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Flips it. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw.
Charlie
One down.
Lamb.
Next up for the Knights, Charlie Lamb. In the air to the right. It's carrying. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Next to hit, Carlos Rodriguez. Out to short. Lamb. Slings to first. 1 out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. 1 away and a runner at first. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. 1 for 2. 1 and 0. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Top of the 7th here. Digging in now for the Stripers, Connor Capel. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and the batter reaches safely. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field.
Come on, Charlie. You got it, Knight.
This one is labeled. That's a base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play, and they cut the lead to 2. Man at second here with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, DJ Gladney.
Ball.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Yeah.
Movement in the bullpen.
One
Buck
ball,
Farmer
one
getting
strike.
loose out there.
No. Ball.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner doesn't move up. 3 balls and a strike. Ball
That's a
4
ball.
there.
Take the
Tying
base.
run is on base. And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In there for strike 1. And the righty delivers.
Ball.
Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
Two, 1.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Foul ball there. The Knights with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the... Digging in for the Knights, Andrew Vaughn.
And no one better. Clutch up.
Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and he gave them a... And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Hee-haw!
Daniel measures 6'1",
0-1.
27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019.
Hey, way to drive it.
Runner on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Stepping to the plate for
Corey.
Charlotte, Corey Jolks,
Jolks.
with 6 hits in the series coming into this one.
Hey! No balls. 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to
No
second.
ball.
Tag out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Grounds it to short. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. This 3rd inning is brought to you by the
For
law
the Knights,
offices of
the
Benson,
shortstop,
Looper, and James,
Charlie
3rd Amendment specialists.
Lamb.
If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James
That's a
for
ball.
a free consultation today. 1-0, and the pitch. Daniel,
Ball.
at times, has struggled with command.
Let's go, Charlie.
Line drive.
Fall in.
And there's a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for the Knights, Corey Jolks. He's already homered in this ballgame. That one in there. That's strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch is outside. Whoa, safe. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense they'd get aggressive on the bases and steal second. Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off.
Ball 2.
This one's in the dirt. And it's even up.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Andrew Vaughn digs in now. 0 for 1.
Hike. No. High.
Pitch
2-2.
misses, and the count is even. 2-2. A laser into the outfield. 2 away now.
Now batting. The
Coming up to the
designated
dish
hitter,
for Charlotte, Tristan Gray. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Strike 2. With first base open, he can afford to be a little cautious with this batter. Might just pitch around him.
1-2.
Rolls away a little bit. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 hit. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss. Rapid fire work
No
on the
ball.
mound.
2
He's keeping
strikes.
these batters on their toes. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Knights trailing by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Down to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't cost him, and that's that. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Caleb Roberts. Out to short. Lamb. Fires over to first.
That's an out.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Knights, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air to right. It's back. Snags it for the 2nd out. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, number 92. Ground ball, this one should do it. Williams. And that's the
He's
ball
out.
game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to... Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, David Fletcher. On the ground to the left. Throws, gets the out,
He's out.
1 away.
Batting second.
1 gone and a runner on at first. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Grounder to the left side. In there safely.
Hey, he beats the throw.
Batting fourth.
Tristan
the first
Gray
baseman,
will hit
Tristan
next.
Gray.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Let's go, Tristan.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Need a base hit
High.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runners
One
don't
ball,
advance. It's a
2
ball and
strikes.
2 strikes. And some
Ball.
cutting action, but misses down low.
2
Good job to
balls,
let the
2
low
strikes.
one go there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Next up for the Knights, number 44. Struggling to knock in runs in recent at-bats, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring
Wow.
position this month. This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Left-hander, the 1-0. That one fouled off. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a 3rd in a row here.
Ball.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away.
2-2.
Colas at second, Lamb on at first with 2 away. Set down looking for the backwards K. Next up for the Stripers, Luke Waddell. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Quick work out of the bullpen, 1 batter, 2 outs. Today's action is brought to you by Ralph's Weasel Emporium. If you've got mustelids, Ralph's is a must. Lamb reached on an infield single the first time. That one finds its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And now, Tristan Gray. First at bat was a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, keep it going. You right here now.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Missed inside. Ball 1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Has some trouble with it. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense to get aggressive on the bases and steal second. Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off. Got it. One away. The third baseman, now at the plate, caught looking the first time up.
Hey, 0-1.
Hey, I need you right now. Here you go.
Come on, Charlotte. Let's get this one.
Fouled off left side.
You got it, Knight.
This one the other way. Nice grab. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. 3 innings. Runner at first, nobody out. Way inside, and that hits the batter.
Take first.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Tristan Gray. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right. The Stripers, ahead by 5. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He strikes out for the 3rd straight time. The third baseman getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Ball 1.
Yep.
I know that's a fastball up, but it's
1-1.
low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Next pitch, in for a strike. Kicks and delivers. Dances out of the way. One out, runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Fly ball, left field. It's pretty far back. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Drury.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He swings and fouls one off.
No, that's a ball. One
Two
ball,
outs,
one
runners at
strike.
first and second. To the right side, Cooper takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Two left. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Charlie Lamb. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the
Now
seventh.
batting,
Base is empty with 2 out. Caleb Roberts, the next to hit. Grounder to short. Lamb tosses to first. Out with room to spare. And digging in for the Knights, Charlie Lamb.
That's a ball.
Nice job to spot slider out of the
One
hand
ball,
and read the
no
movement.
strikes.
He did well to lay off that pitch.
Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Two-one pitch coming. Line drive for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and the run
he's
scores. Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. This next at bat looms very large. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. No fun
1-2.
getting jammed like that. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 outs, runner on first base. And now the DH, Chase Mydroth. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key. Charlie Lamb. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger, recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So up next, Corey Jolks.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Ball.
Runner on the move. This one's hot. Throw to second. Out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. On the ground. Picks it up. And plenty of time to first. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
In the air to center. And now 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Bly Madris.
Let's go now. Base in here.
3-3-3.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
Hit me at 3.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. All set for the start of this inning. And now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a drive. Pretty deep. And it's gone. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Lamb, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Double play ball to second. Nice stop. Slings to second. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break. 2 away and a runner at first. Terrell Tatum now at the plate. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. And here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. The tag and safe. It's 6-3. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it, in the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the Charlie Lamb, one of the most top half of the second from Toledo. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Lamb with a homer in his last game. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Foul ball there. 2-1 pitch coming. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. When you've got a knack for making contact, good things happen, like reaching 50 hits at the AAA level. Now up, DJ Gladney.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Slider misses away. No score here in the second inning. Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Tristan Gray. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. And that drops in for a strike. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit.
Up, drop him in forward.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at first, one away. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That's
No
a
one better.
really
Clutch
clean
up right
swing he
now.
put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. The third baseman in the box now takes strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of that. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Brandon Drury.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Second and third, 2 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now it's going to be Justin Henry Malloy. On the ground to the left, Lamb. Throw to first in time. Next up for the Knights, Charlie Lamb. Went deep in last night's ball game. Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be extra bases. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Nice job to drive in the run. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. Gladney, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Got tied up right there. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Comes up empty, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Tristan Gray digs in now. Cracked a double the first time at bat. And that drops in for a strike.
All ones the count.
Top of the zone for a strike. Struck the batter out without a swing. Back-to-back Ks. Efficient work on the mound there. Digging in for the Knights, number 44. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job controlling the damage. Runner at first. Next up for the Mud Hens, Danny Soretti. To the right side. And it gets by. smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure.
Nice rip.
Base
There you
hit,
go.
center field. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Grounder left side. It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. Movement in the bullpen. Kenta Maeda getting ready to go. Hanafi, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That misses, and the count 1-2. He was hoping to deliver a shutdown inning, but off to a shaky start here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. One gone now in the top of the 6th. The third baseman,
Now
the
batting,
next to hit.
Third baseman, Brian Ramos.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Next pitch in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Brandon Drury. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Grounder to the left side. Joyce. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Mud Hens, number 84. Out to short. Lamb. Play made. That ends the inning. So 1 hit. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate, the throw home. It's offline and the run scores.
He's safe.
The second baseman covering, but the throw is offline. Here comes the manager out of
Now pitch
1 out and a runner at second. The batter now,
Number
DJ
49.
Gladney. 1 for 3.
John Revia.
Outside, that's a ball. Hey! 1-1.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
Swing and a miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. That just misses. And the count's even at 2. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Outside corner, got him looking disbelief from the batter. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Tristan Gray.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run at second base. Here in the top half of the 7th. That's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball. The Knights with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. in there, picks up the K. That stops the... So digging in, Eddie's Leonard.
Let's go, Leonard.
Grounds this one to short. Dive, got it. From his backside, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. My goodness, what a play. He dives for it, keeps it on the infield, then makes the throw while he's sitting on the ground. That's impressive stuff. So 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate. Got it. And that wraps it up this afternoon. The Mudhens slug their way to a win in this one. Charlie Lamb comes into this one. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Charlie Lamb digs in now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third, Joyce. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's... Digging in, Max Clark. Swing, ground ball out to short. Lamb. Fires over to first. Now 1 out. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Knights, Charlie Lamb.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
In the air to the right. They limit the damage here. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Strike.
Grounder to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Nothing doing. 1 out and 2 on. And the next batter, Jahmai Jones. Now here's the 0-2. On the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 at second. Out. Over to first, but not in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb.
Hey, good shot.
Line, and that's a base knock. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. This one to right. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. Comes through with the RBI. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way.
Oh, you drove that.
And they almost caught the runner, but back in time safely. 1 away, runners at first and third. Digging in for the Knights, Corey Jolks.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Hey! All ones the count.
Pitch, runner breaking for second. This one in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just misses with that one. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. That one misses low. Wow, he's showing outstanding
2 balls,
discipline with
2
2 strikes. That
We got a
misses.
full count.
3-2 now. The Knights trying to break this game open here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. And now the third baseman, number 44. Tough day so far at the plate. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed.
Ball 2.
And another
that's
ball.
upstairs.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Obviously taking all the way on 3-0 because that was right down Main Street.
Nope.
And that'll load the
Ball
bases.
4.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. 1 for 3.
Go, ducks on the pond. Let's get it done.
That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused.
Ball, that's out.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Leonard. As they escape the bases loaded jam. 1 down, bases empty here in the 9th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Jace Young. 0-2 now. On the ground, this should do it. Drury. On to first. Ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Top half of the second from Toledo.
Let's go, Ty.
Ripped on the ground to second. Safe at first. So up next, Tristan Gray. Really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over the last 5. Out in front with the swing, that's strike 1.
0-1.
Checks on the runner.
Safe.
And the pitch.
Aye.
With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield.
Go, I need you right now.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nice
Nope,
eye right
that's a
there.
ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt.
Down. We got full count.
Rolls away a little bit. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and misses for strike 3. Whoa, safe. 3-2 is a count where you'll often see a runner take off because chances are the batter's going to put one in play or get the walk. Nearly backfired into a strike him out, throw him out,
Hey, your
double
turn now.
play that time,
Nobody better.
but they got the steal. The third baseman in the
0-1
box
to
now.
count.
No balls and a strike.
Let's go, Ty.
1-1.
1 out with a runner at second.
That's outside.
Swings through that one out in front there.
2-2 the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the K. Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here we go, no one better.
That catches the top part of the zone. Second inning, no score thus far. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
That's a little bit low.
That's down.
Sit him down.
Runner at second with two down. What a round. Tough call, but that ends the inning. One error. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
He's up.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway through the fourth, no score. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. 1 out and the base is empty.
Get out of here, Knight.
Ball.
Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. Broken bat roller to first. And steps on the bag for the out. That inside fastball was so well placed, and the late life earned the weak contact for the ground out. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit. Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. On that one, he got good early pitch recognition and flashed the bat through the zone. That let him catch the ball out front and rip it into the gap for a double. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one.
That's
Lamb,
inside.
up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher
one
might be
ball,
better
one
off
strike.
busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Now the 1-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. And now the 1-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead. No outs, runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Tristan Gray.
Nope, that's inside. That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Brennan Hanafy, the right-handed sinker baller, looks to be getting ready. Miller warming up as well. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Just missed. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. Fastball in for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. That was one you'll want back right in the heart of the zone. Got to punish that. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, number 44. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Got it started a little too early there, strike one. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And that one is in the dirt. Not
2-0,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. And it's 2-2. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top of the 9th. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And a strike.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Redhead,
pen comes the right-hander, Brendan
Number
Hanafy.
75.
Has to collect quick outs
Brennan.
and keep the team within striking distance.
Hanafy.
Narvaez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's one he'll want back at the plate. Expecting the sinker, and instead he got the 4-seamer. You have to crush that when it comes. Feeds to second, out there, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. So digging in, Corey Joyce. Here's the 2-2. Sky to left, and this should do it. The catch is made to end it. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Justice Bigby. And 1-2. Rolled to short, could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Nobody on with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Puts it away for the out. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Lamb, 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Jones. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Bases empty, 1 away. Now, Charlie Lamb. Ground ball up the middle. Over to pick it up. Whips it to first. And 2 away now. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next up for the Knights,
Hey, no
Edgar
matter.
Caro.
Need you right here.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Mudhens claim the win. Charlie Lamb has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. Digging in for the Knights, Charlie
shortstop,
Lamb.
Charlie
He has been
Lamb.
on fire as of late, and there's a ton of buzz in the org about him being called up very soon.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
2
0-1.
outs and a runner in scoring position. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Racing over to make the catch. No run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, TJ Hopkins. Out to short, Lamb. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. First and second, 2 down. Lamb, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball 1.
Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball! Coming around third. Scores with ease. Two outs and runners at first and second. And here at the plate, DJ Gladney. First pitch, that's in for a strike. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Smith up and throwing. Vanasco also getting ready. In there, got the strikeout looking. The inning is over. Nobody out and a runner at first. Lamb,
Hey, big moment.
1 for 2.
Here we go.
Out to center. This one pretty far back. Hauls it in, there's one away.
The left fielder.
The catcher, the next to hit. The 0-1 offering. Slowly on the ground to short. Lamb. And that's the end of the inning. So they make short. 1 out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Charlie Lamb. Ground ball to third. And it gets by. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And now a great opportunity to bring home the tying run with some situational hitting. There goes the runner. There's a ball.
1 strike.
Go to second and safe. This is what you'll often see when a team isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a stolen base to get into scoring position. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hannafy also throwing. Nice eye right there. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. And they're all loaded up. And now the DH, Tristan Gray. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for strike 1. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. This pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss for the K. Huge K there. Here comes the...
Now pitching.
Brandon Drury will hit next.
Number 4. Bo Brisky.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, got him swinging. They get out. Jahmai Jones now at the plate. And the 0-1 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 2 away here, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Terrell Tatum. Gets under it, pops it up, settles under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.